Hey guys, it's Allison. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun DIY. It is very coastal. I'm going to show you today how to make these really super cute oyster candles. I think that these are just like such like an elevated decor, especially if you're going with a coastal theme or if you just want some decor for your house. I actually made these a year ago just for home decor, but now I am getting married in just 4 months. So these are actually going to be for our wedding tablescape, and they're going to double as a party favor. Also going to show you how to make these really cute scallops for table decor. Let me just show you our mood board here. We're going to have a lot of shells, candles. I don't want to have a ton of florals on the tables. Instead, we're going to do candles in hurricane vases, these oyster candles, and also some of these scallops. I'm also going to lay out some shells and like starfish and stuff like that too to make it super coastal, since we are having a beach wedding and shells are kind of my thing, so it'll be super cute. This decor you can really use for anything. You can use it for bridal showers, baby showers, just home decor, birthday parties, anything. They're so cute, and I'm really obsessed with how they turned out. So it's a very simple process. I'm gonna start this video just by showing you the things you're gonna need. Everything is linked down below. I have everything on my Amazon storefront. The number one question I get about these oyster candles is if you can buy them or if I find them all myself. And actually, some of them I did find on the beach and I used, but it would be a lot to find 150 oysters for candles. So I just bought a bunch of them. They're already ready to go and cleaned. And the scallops were cleaned as well. It would be so hard. It would probably take me years to find this many scallops in this size that aren't broken for the wedding. Making the oyster candles is actually super simple and it's really fun. I love doing DIY projects. The only thing that's a little bit difficult is that all of the oysters are different sizes and they're not flat on the bottom. So it takes a while to fill them all the way to the top. Sometimes you might have to do only 1 layer, sometimes you gotta do 2 layers of the candle wax, sometimes you gotta do 10 with these. It really just depends on the shape. These are just so aesthetically pleasing to me, so I'm excited to show you guys how to make these. It's my second time making them, so let's get into the video.
All right, so let's get started with our oyster candles. So what you'll need is a box of oysters, a box of clean scallops as well. I linked all these down below. Some gold metallic paint brushes of a couple different sizes, the candle wax, you can get it in bulk on Amazon. You're also going to need Mod Podge. I also got these flat-sided pearls for the candles. They help stick better. These are full-size pearls. Make sure they're not the beads with holes. You have to get holeless pearls. And last but not least, small candle wick. Okay, so starting with a clean oyster, these are washed and bleached. I'm going to take the gold paint, and this thick, kind of rounded paintbrush I found is easier for painting the edges. I kind of just grab a glob of paint and I start at the end and then work around the edges. It does not have to be perfect. The thing that makes these oyster candles so beautiful is they're kind of that like unfinished look. You do not need to paint the entire bottom gold. You won't even see it. So just the rim is fine, but of course you can paint the whole thing if you want to. Because these are bleached, it's actually really absorbent, so the paint goes in those cracks on the edges really nicely. You just kind of want to make sure that it goes on in a nice clean line. So you can see here how it looks on just the rim. I think it looks really nice. I think it's honestly a little too much if you do the entire thing gold, but of course that's your decision. So this step is kind of better first, actually. I just glue the little candle wick to the bottom. It's very simple. They dry really fast, and honestly, as long as it's just stuck on there, it'll be fine because the candle wax kind of makes it stick in there really good. So while that's drying, I'm going to show you how to make these really pretty pearl scallops. I actually got the inspiration from this from my florist. They sent me a mood board and it had scallops with pearls on the tablescape. So all I did here, it's very simple. I just took some Mod Podge and I just paint a little bit on the inside of the scallop. You can just put it kind of like at the base there. And you don't need too much. I decided to use Mod Podge for this because I love that it dries really clear and glossy. So I thought it would look nice with the pearls and make them look more like elevated wedding decor than just a little craft. I separated my pearls into different little bowls. It's just easier that way. That way you can customize it how you want. And all I do is just sprinkle a couple in there. Some of them I did only the small ones, some I did only big ones, or like a combination of both. And they stick to the Mod Podge so nicely. You can make a coat over top of it if you want to. I did that on a few to test it, and it didn't really change the appearance that much because it dries that nice glossy clear color. So if you want to layer them, I just take a glob of Mod Podge and I just kind of let it, I don't know, not melt, but just placing it on top in the middle there, and then I stick the bigger pearls to that. I really just made a variety of these since it's for table decor of different size of pearls, and each one for some different looks. They're kind of fun. All right, so this one's done, and I'm going to leave it to dry. It dries in a few hours. Here you can see one that's already done. So you can see how the Mod Podge dries, just that nice shiny clear. Now we are ready for our candle wax. So this is the part that's time consuming. I've got some soy wax beads. I got these in bulk on Amazon. That is linked down below. I put these in a glass container and then just pop them in the microwave for 5 minutes. I found this is the magic number for melting the wax, so you don't have to keep reheating it. And make sure you use a mitt because it is very hot. All right, I'm not even gonna lie, peeling the wax off of the candles that are already done on the table is so satisfying. I was intimidated to make candles before, I'm not gonna lie, because I see people like doing this double layer boiling ordeal. And I'm sure that keeps a lot of wax melted at once, but honestly, just popping in the microwave was easier for me. So that's the way I'm showing you how to do it. I actually do leave some of the wax on the bottom of these because it makes them stay upright really nicely, almost like a stand for your table decor. All right, so this is where patience comes into play. You want to set up your oyster to be as level as possible. I just use the other ones to kind of help stand it upright. And then you're going to pour the hot melted wax into the candle. And they are going to tip a lot and spill over a little bit, so don't worry. It does not ruin the final product. You just peel it off like I showed you in the ones before. The deeper oysters are easier for making candles. Some of them are really kind of thin, and those take a really long time to layer their wax. But some of the really nice, good deep ones, it is only 1 or 2 fills. So we'll see with this one. I did a really cool time lapse here of the wax melting. Definitely doesn't go by this fast. You gotta wait 15 to 20 minutes for it to harden. So now I'm going in with my second layer. It's a lot easier on the second layer to get the wax to go where you want it to and to fill the entire oyster so that it's a full candle. All right, so now the candle is done, and to make this more bridal, I added those little pearls to some of them. It turned out super cute. So I just use a little bit of Mod Podge on a very small paintbrush, and then I grab some of those flat-sided pearls on here. You can use the bigger pearls and pour them in the hot wax, but I found that it was a lot easier just to do it this way, but you might disagree and think the other way is better. I use the Mod Podge so that it stays glossy and you can't tell that they're like glued on necessarily. And less is more with this. I just take a couple little ones, like 2 or 3, 4 little pearls. You can see a finished one here. It's really cute looking. Here are some of the finished scallops, and you can see that the Mod Podge is super durable. I'm scratching it with my fingers and it stays put. All right, so here's the bigger picture of how long these can take. I had some friends come over and help me to make all of the candles for my wedding. I am making 150. So you can see that first we're putting the candle stems in, And then I'm eating some pumpkin muffins to just see it disintegrating. And we're putting on the gold paint around the rim. This is my favorite part, to be honest. Now this time lapse is super fun. You can see me pouring all of the wax into the candles and just watch the other ones harden. So this is a really time consuming part, but I would say all in all, you can finish these in a couple hours. This was a 2-day project for me because I did the first 65 the first day, and then this is us doing the second half here. So I would say each half took about 3 to 4 hours to complete. Well, this one did because I had some help. The other one definitely took me all day, but it's a lot of fun and I definitely love making crafts like this.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found this DIY video helpful. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments down below. And also the links to everything that I used and also a couple short videos are linked on my Amazon storefront, which is down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.